So on the subject of schools, here's what's going on in Tennessee. No school at Fairview Middle Friday, August 19th. Williamson County Schools. Hello, Fairview Middle families and staff. This is Carol Birdsong calling. Birdsong calling. Interesting. Due to the inability to staff the building and classrooms because of faculty staff illness, Fairview Middle School will be closed tomorrow, Friday, August 20th, and will be using one of the stockpiled inclement weather days. There are 10 days built into the school calendar. This is the first inclement weather day used this school year, leaving 9 days for Fairview Middle. Remote learning is not an option this year because of new state guidelines. Today, 187 of the 560 students enrolled were out due to illness. Tomorrow, 23 of the 77 faculty and staff members assigned to Fairview Middle are scheduled to be out due to illness. For that reason, tomorrow, Fairview Middle will be closed and using an inclement weather day. Again, remote learning is not an option this year because of new state guidelines. Faculty and staff should follow their inclement weather protocols. So I remember August of 2020. And I remember making video after video after video about when schools were opening and how much of it was a disaster. So many people died over the course of winter because schools opened. And our country has not only not learned a lesson, but they've learned the wrong lesson. Where is Joe Biden? Why isn't Joe Biden doing a national executive order that demands that all schools be remote learning? Oh, I know why. Because he's bought and paid for by corporations that want adults to send their children to daycare so that they can go out and be good little worker bees. That's what school is. It's daycare. Remote learning, while not perfect, is a lot better than killing hundreds of thousands of people potentially. But here we are. We are living in a world where if you have a child and you send them to school, it's possible you will die within 6 months. It's possible that your child will not even be able to go to school. What will happen if if 60% of the school is destroyed by quote-unquote illness and they just shut down the school and they can't do remote learning? What is going on here? And again, this is in Tennessee. I believe, yeah. And I love how they stress remote learning is not an option this year because of new state guidelines. Where's Joe Biden? The federal government overpowers the state government. How come state governments are allowing? Like, where's Joe Biden when it comes to the mask mandate shit in Texas and Florida? Where is Joe Biden? Remember when Joe Biden said America was back and said he would handle the one thing that he said he would do was handle the pandemic? Where's Joe Biden? Where is he? What is he doing? Why isn't he handling this pandemic? Why isn't he shutting schools down? Why isn't he doing a national lockdown? Right, because he said there would be no more lockdowns. And instead of looking weak by reversing his opinion with new information, that's not being weak. That's called, oh, there's new information, let's change. That's like if you're driving at 80 miles per hour because the speed limit's 80, and then it lowers to 60, but you're still going 80. New information is available. You should actually learn from that information and reassess how fast you're going. But Joe Biden is nowhere to be found. He doesn't give a shit about any of this. He doesn't care. The federal government has abandoned us. We will not have another stimulus check. We will not have another lockdown. We are sacrificing our children to the gods of capitalism for no fucking reason.